Hi everyone. Welcome to this session on Java concepts. Today, we'll explore inheritance and polymorphism, two of the most important features of object-oriented programming. Inheritance allows classes to share and reuse common code, while polymorphism makes our programs flexible by letting the same method behave differently for different objects. Together, they make Java applications more efficient and closer to real-world modeling. Inheritance allows one class to inherit both the fields and methods of another class. The class from which properties are inherited is known as the parent or superclass, while the class that inherits is called the child or subclass. This concept is extremely useful because it reduces code duplication. We don't have to rewrite common functionality again and again. Instead, we define it once in the parent class, and all child classes can reuse it. Inheritance also creates a natural relationship, like a dog is an animal or a car is a vehicle. In Java, inheritance is implemented using the extends keyword, which makes our programs cleaner, more reusable, and easier to maintain. Here is a simple example. The animal class has a method called eat. The dog class extends animal, which means it inherits this method automatically. The dog class can also define its own method bark. This shows how inheritance allows us to reuse parent functionality while adding new behavior in the child class. Polymorphism literally means many forms. It allows the same method name to behave differently depending on the object. In Java, we achieve it mainly through method overriding, where a child class provides its own implementation of a method already defined in the parent class. In this example, the parent class animal has a method called sound. Both dog and cat override this method and give their own versions. Dog barks, cat meows. This is polymorphism, same method, different behavior depending on the object. When we run this code, both objects are declared as animal type, but at runtime, Java decides which sound method to call based on the actual object. So the dog object barks, and the cat object meows. This is runtime polymorphism, also called dynamic method dispatch. To conclude, inheritance allows us to reuse code and establish natural relationships between classes, while polymorphism allows us to implement the same method differently for different objects. Together, they make Java powerful, flexible, and closer to real-world problem solving. Thank you for watching.